I was fortunate enough to be able to my firm to be the planner for the redevelopment of the Astor Domain project, which became Reliant Park. Mm-hmm. And then we were awarded the contract for Reliant Center, which is the exhibition hall out there. And then I put together an association of architects and consultants called Houston Stadium Consultants, and I was the lead architect for Reliant Stadium. And that really sort of
project
was the culmination of my career.
As you've been through the business circle, what does a degree from the Hines School of Architecture at the University of Houston mean? Not only to you, but to anyone who gets one.
Well, over the years, I've hired architectural graduates from just about every university in this part of the country and from all over the United States for that matter. And I find that students that come out of the University of Houston are much better prepared to enter the workforce. They're some of the best designers I've ever seen as far as their creativity and their ability to use their imagination. They're technically prepared. And the other thing about University of Houston students is that many of them had to work while they were going to school. Mm-hmm. And when they come out of school, and a lot of them work for us when they're in school, for that matter, but when they come out of school, they're really ready for the workforce. And they also have a work ethic that is conducive to the work environment. So it's really it's a totally different school than it was when I was there. I mean, it's totally different. The facilities, first of all, are magnificent compared to what we had, but the product is pretty much the same.
Let's take life after, now as you've kind of wound your way through the business career and you've become involved with the University of Houston, done so many things. At one point in time, you were chairman of the Board of Regents. What creates and what continues to fuel your passion for this school?
The fact that it gave me the opportunity to complete my education and the value that it created for my life. If I had not had the opportunity to complete my degree like I did by stretching it out over as much time as it took me to do it, but because I had a family by the time I graduated.
Right, you're not unique in that situation.
No, it's very common to University of Houston graduates. Then I would not have been able to achieve all of the comforts that I have. I would not have had the opportunity to do all the things I've done, meet all the people I've met, be involved in all of the business and political organizations that I've been involved in, and my life would have not been even partially as full as it has been, and it continues to be.
The recent announcement from the Carnegie Foundation that they consider the University of Houston to be a Tier 1 university, what does that mean to you?
Well, it's to me, it's sort of the beginning of the end of achieving a dream that we've talked about here for a long, long time. I remember asking Jay Gouge when he was the president here to give me a list of all of the things that we needed to do to achieve Tier 1, and it was a long list.
I'm sure it was.
It's really the beginning of that important step, and it's a magnificent achievement. And I have to give so much credit to Dr. Couture. Her tenacity in achieving goals is just incredible, and what she's done for this university is just beyond the call of duty. I'm so proud of her and what she's done.
as long as you've been associated with the university, you've seen many people come through here and walk away and never look back over their shoulders as to what the university meant to them and how it propelled them in their careers, as you mentioned it did for you. What message would you give to those people who have not come back and look back at the university?
Well, most people, a lot of people like myself, who it's so difficult for them to get through school because they have to earn their own way. When they get out, they focus so hard on earning money and trying to improve their station in life that they kind of forget their university. They focus more on themselves. And that's not universally true, but it happens to a lot of people, particularly when they're very highly career driven. And I understand that, and I did that myself. At one point I came back and got involved, and I was a member of the alumni board for a couple of 3 years. And then the economy went down, and I poured myself back into my, but I think that I found that when I did come back and really decide to get involved with the university, that it was one of the most rewarding things that I have ever done. I've always had this gratitude to the University of Houston for what it helped me accomplish. And I always felt like I needed and wanted to do something to give back. And my giving back was always in the area of politics or business or charity. But the university was the thing that really gave me the opportunity to build my career. And when I came back here and found how much the university embraced me, I mean, it was like coming back home. And it's a great feeling because it's like a family. And I encourage everyone to do that.
Well, one easy way for you to do that is by becoming a member of the Alumni Association. It's the first and easiest way you can become connected. Go to our website, www.houstonalumni.com, and find out how you can sign up and become a member. We have all kinds of membership plans for new graduates, for long-term graduates. If you're faculty, staff members, we have memberships for you. We'll save you some money along the way on your insurance or hotel stays or car rentals. We have a lot of things for you. Even going out to eat at Landry's restaurants, we can take care of you there. Just some of the benefits of becoming a member. And when you become a member of the Alumni Association, you start to get reconnected with your old classmates and with some of the things that made it possible for you to get to where you are today. So join the Alumni Association by going to our website, www.houstonalumni.com. For Leroy Hermes, I'm Tom Franklin. Thanks for joining us on this session of the University of Houston Alumni Association videos.